welcome to your December 2020 Love Tarot reading. We're going to be going over my favorite spread, which is what is your person thinking and feeling, how will they be behaving, vice versa, and what the outcome will be. First, we're going to pull a card from the Lover's Oracle to see what the overall theme is for you this month, this last month of 2020. What is the overall theme for Leo's love life for this last month in 2020 through the holidays? It says soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So if you are, in a relationship already and you're contemplating whether this is your person or not, if you still continue to believe, your person will either vibrate into that formation because that is their highest vibration, or they will vibrate out and the correct soulmate will vibrate in. Now, if you are single and you're trying to vibrate in your soulmate, know that they are with you in spirit. You can even have conversations with them like you would maybe a ghost, someone who passed that you loved dearly. You can reach out to them in energy and say, I wish you were here to Christmas shop with me or put up the tree, or, you don't have to say it with that lack, like I wish you were here, but you can just go through those motions like, oh, I can't wait to show them, like it's really happening, living in the moment, acting as if that your soulmate is coming. And I do want to say that I do read for couples, single and singles, because I think that those Leos that are single can benefit from the energy of those that are in a relationship and resonating with what's coming up from the transits through the tarot here. Now, if you're in a relationship, I think it's good to resonate with your more independent side so that you don't lose yourself in that relationship. So I do read for everyone, general, a collective. If you ever want a personal reading, you can go ahead and click in the link if you're on IGTV in the bio, and in the description if you're on YouTube, and you can see my product catalog. I'm putting my Q&As on sale for the rest of the year, so it's a great way to order a personal reading. You can ask me to elaborate on this spread for you since I'm not doing an extended, or you can have me just go ahead and do a fresh spread for you, and be sure to include your birth dates if you have them. If not, it's okay, I can still pick it up. Now, this deck is a little bit graphic, so I do want to let you know that I have marked this video as 18 and over. What is Leo's person of interest and or significant other thinking and feeling about Leo through the end of the year, through the holidays, through December? What is Leo's person of interest and or significant other thinking and feeling about Leo? Let me know too in the comments, you guys, if you think I should pre-shuffle so everything's laid out. I'll do it in a fast forward mode so you can still see it, or if you like me shuffling present time on camera. I have been curious about that, what you prefer. So we have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So your person is thinking and feeling, they know that either you two do have it all together here, or that you can have it all together, but for some reason they're just not thinking and feeling that that can happen at this time. So we might have to pull a clarifier for that, but let's look at the bigger picture first. What is Leo's person of interest and or significant other going to be doing, or how are they going to be behaving in regards to how they're thinking and feeling through the rest of December? Seven of Swords. So they could be hiding things from you, possibly hiding their feelings, not communicating with you. Some of you could be, they could be lying to you. The beautiful thing about this deck is it just shows these two. It almost reminds me of like their inner children are just back to back here. It's like they need to reconcile that energetically. But if this is your soulmate, then if you can get in that now, then their behavior will change and they will come towards you in the correct way, Leo, or they'll vibrate out so the right one can come in. But let's see here, what is going to be the outcome of how Leo's person is thinking and feeling about Leo through the end of December? What is going to be the outcome of how Leo's person of interest and or significant other is thinking and feeling through the end of December? We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So there is going to be some communication. They're not going to be able to cut you out that easily, and you're not going to be able to cut them out that easily either, Leo. You're going to end up communicating here is what I'm getting. But let's go ahead and see what Leo is thinking and feeling about their person of interest and or significant other at this time. What is Leo thinking and feeling about their person of interest and or significant other through the end of December? tell us what Leo's thinking about. Now, if you're thinking of, you know, maybe you're dating someone, but you're interested in someone else and you're thinking of more than one person, go with whoever's on your mind or whoever you feel like this is resonating with. Now, they can both show up here as well. Could be like one of them's thinking they can't be with you because you're already in something, and the other one, you know, is sitting here making your life difficult, right? So yeah, just take it how it resonates. It is a general reading, and I did tell you guys how to get a personal if you want something a little more specific. Now, what is Leo thinking and feeling about their person of interest and or significant other through the holidays, through the end of December? Most importantly right now, the Page of Wands. So you want to communicate with them, you know, this is you thinking and feeling that you want to get closer to them, get to know them. Usually the Page of Wands is like a phone call, not just text messaging, which is more the Knight of Swords energy. This is, you know, Knight of Swords is very fast, quick messaging. Page of Wands here is like taking your time, having these, you know, phone calls, these talks. You really want to communicate with your partner because you do feel like there is possibly this potential here as well. But if this is the same person, then you know, you two have this Ten of Pentacles possibility, or you're already together, you have this union, but there is something going on, some division here, and so you feel passionate towards your person still because we're dealing with wands, but you want to communicate with them. So let's see how you're going to be behaving in regards to how they're behaving. This is going to be pretty enlightening, almost like an extended. So I've been able to get a little deeper in these ones this month. How is Leo going to be thinking and behaving about their person of interest and or significant other? How are they going to be behaving towards them in regards to how they're thinking and feeling about them? Almost. How is Leo going to be behaving? One more good shuffle. In regards to how their person is thinking and feeling about them. Maybe challenging for me because I deal with a lot of Leos. King of Swords. So you're thinking and feeling that you want to communicate with them, but King of Swords, you could you're either dealing with an air sign here, obviously, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, but it's like you're acting like the King of Swords. You're being very authoritarian towards them. You know, they may feel like they can't really communicate their feelings to you, or that you don't understand them because you take such a high position. You know, Seven of Swords is not nearly as evolved as the King of Swords, so they could be coming at you in a sort of low vibration way, and if that's not working, they may try to undercut you, and you're just very much in this position of power and authority with them. You're not going to tolerate any sort of, you know, games or anything like that, so you're just kind of cutting out any communication with them. For some of you, this literally could be that, you know, this deck has its beautiful illustrations, but it does have a lot of this kind of love triangle energy to it. But a lot of certain cards don't actually have that in the traditional tarot. So here, you know, this is the King, Queen, and then we have, you know, the like mistress. But this is like, if you have been married for a while, it's like you're not going to pay any attention to the bureaucracy of the relationship. If they're going to come at you in a way that's, you know, you just want to be passionate and loving towards them and talk to them. And if they're going to try to make it difficult or challenging for you, you're just going to kind of stay on your high horse, Leo, and just, you know, indulge yourself. Not necessarily with another partner, but, you know, to each his own. So what is going to be the outcome of this scenario for Leo for the rest of December 2020? What is going to be the outcome of this scenario with Leo and their partner for the rest of 2020? The Lovers. So a decision is going to have to be made here. And I feel like this decision very well could be between two different lovers. Because I was just picking that up throughout. You'll notice I said, if there's two that come to mind, right? And it's like the one that wants to play games, you're not going to engage with. So you may very well end up going with the other. And I do feel like whoever you would be leaving, you two did have a real solid foundation, but 10 is also completion. So it may not quite yet be complete in reverse, but it also may be that it wasn't as solid as you thought. So now it's had to bring you to this new decision. Now, for those of you that are in a relationship, and I say this pretty much every month, these can be cyclical things. So it could be just your foundation got a little rocked, maybe finances are a little difficult with COVID and everything, so you two aren't getting along as well, you're not communicating as well, and you're like, okay, if you want to, sit here and pout about our circumstances, I don't want to complain, I don't want to worry, I'll be over here when you're done, enjoying myself, knowing that everything's going to work out, and keeping my higher mind, keeping those affirmations up, that positivity, that high vibration. Swords is thoughts, mental energy, so you're just not going to go there. And that could be within the relationship, and your person could be like, well, I can't talk to you, you don't want to talk about this, so that could be causing some challenges, but you, Leo, still are really wanting to connect with your person, and so you're going to end up as the lovers, make love, everything will be smooth over that way. So it can definitely play out whether you're single or not. Now, for those of you that are completely single and you're waiting for someone new to come in, they're not quite ready yet. They may not, they may be dealing with some, issues, resentments. They may still be uncovering past betrayals. Like, it could have been someone they broke up with 5 years ago and they're just finding out some new news about that, or they're holding on to some people that it didn't work out with, so their mind isn't really in a place to engage with you at this time, is what I'm feeling. And that's unfortunate, because normally I feel like a lot of times when that person is coming in this area, somebody brand new, they're really coming in. But if you're waiting for someone to come in, I don't feel like they're quite ready yet, but I do feel like you're going to be social, you're going to be communicating possibly with them. You may not even recognize them yet, because they may not have evolved into your soulmate yet, but they're still connected to you in spirit. You can still communicate with them. You can send them lots of loving vibrations so they can raise their energy up to come and meet you as your queen here. These are divine counterparts, but she's in reverse. So that's why I'm saying, if you're waiting on someone, I don't feel like they're coming in. And if it could be very well June with the lovers here before they do. So be prepared for that, Leo. Give me one clarifier about this lover's outcome and this decision that Leo is going to be making, please. The Eight of Cups in reverse. So the Eight of Cups in the traditional deck is like walking away from someone that you have a lot of love and emotions for. So in reverse, I feel like you're not afraid, you're not walking away from anything that you're going to feel like it's a loss. It's like if you had invested emotions into it and it didn't work out, you're not going to be beating yourself up over it. You're going to be very firm in this decision. Give me one more card about this lover's decision. This one kind of jumped right out. Yeah, the Two of Swords in reverse. This is actually a card of making a decision. So you're not going to be choosing one, and you're not going to be choosing based on feelings. You're probably going to be choosing based more on intellect here as the King of Swords. One more for this. Wow, a lot of balancing going on here, Leo. You definitely, I feel like, most of you have two people in mind or more. A lot of prospects here, and I think one of them you're more interested in, and the other one you're more attached to or obligated to, and so you're trying to sort that out for yourself. It could also be, I feel like that's a lot of it. Could also be you're very invested in one, and they're kind of and attached to them, and then there's sort of one that's like coming in, and I don't think you're going to choose them. I think you're going to stick it out. I feel like it can go either way for different Leos, and that kind of resonates too if you're like married, right? Because you're obligated and invested into your partner, and so any temptation that comes your way, you may entertain it like in your mind, but I don't necessarily see you acting on it, because that could also be an emotional impulse. So you're not going to act emotional. You're going to make the decision to stick with your committed partner. But again, my advice for you is to vibrate that soulmate, really visualize it, who that person is in your mind, how they would make you feel, and then your partner can literally vibrate into that, or they will vibrate out, so you don't have to worry about how you're going to end things either, okay? Because they'll vibrate out, and it may even still upset you even if you were trying to break up with them. and the new one will come in to fill that space. So the universe is definitely working in your favor through the holidays, Leo. I do see you having, you know, all of your needs met, even if you're dealing with some challenging people. So I hope this helped. I'm sending you lots of love, blessings, and light. Happy New Year. And do be sure to like and subscribe, because I'm doing a celebrity synastry series, and in order to do that, I'm going to be making a video showing you on the computer how to actually look up your own synastry, so you can follow along with all my aspect videos, all the other astrologers on YouTube, and you can learn how to look that up. And then you can look at I'm probably going to do the celebrity synastries as live streams, so you can interact with me and we can talk about, you know, the big picture of these aspects and how they play out. And since they are, you know, public figures, we have a little bit of information about their lives to apply to it. So I hope this helped, Leo. Sending you lots of love, blessings, and light. Happy holidays. I'm going to try to get the New Year's ones out before January 1st. So wish me luck on that. And thank you so much for all your support to the channel. Thank you.